Thomas Carroll, 248 East Union Boulevard. I know we're coming upon the time of year when you start your budget process, and I just wanted to implore you to consider certain facts that I know we all know, but times are very different now in terms of the economy and what you're looking at in terms of how you get your money. Your sources of money, your mercantile tax. Walked down Broad Street the other day to go to the Boyd Theater. Business next to that is closed, moving to Bethlehem Township. Walked on to Main Street over the weekend, and white picket fences closing. I walked in and asked them. They said it's the economy. So just keep in mind that when you look at that source of income, you have many businesses that are suffering, closing because of the economy, and that's going to be less money you're going to be able to count on when you look at this budget process. The next source of income is your income tax. Effectively, in the Lehigh Valley, is 9.9% unemployment. The reality is closer to 18%, because that 9.9% that they throw out to us is, in fact, a number that they don't count for all the people who, quote-unquote, stopped looking for work. If it's really close to 18% of the workforce that isn't working in the Lehigh Valley, in Bethlehem, that can't pay income tax because they're not making money. Then you go after the property tax. And the values of the homes are down, and the numbers of foreclosures are up. So all I'm asking is that when you know all of these factors, then you look at where you're coming from, where you get grants from the state and federal governments. Obviously, we all know that the federal government is in trillions of dollars worth of debt, and the sources of those grants are going to start to dry up. The state government is going to fall apart very soon because the union and the pension plans for all the state workers are in trouble, and they're not funded, and that's going to come to a halt in about 2 years when you're going to look to the state to get your grants, and their money's not going to be there because the state's going to be in a disaster. We sat here a couple weeks ago and listened to the city administration ask for more borrowing, and when they did that, they justified it by saying, well, the interest rate's low now, and one of the things that they said about that was, well, everyone else does it, we've always done it, we paid back our debt, let's get more money now while it's low, and before Harrisburg goes under, before Harrisburg gets bankrupt. Now the state apparently is fixing them or bailing them out or whatever, but in the meantime, again, the state knows that a lot of these cities are in trouble, and we can't be in that situation. When you look at this budget, please look outside of the box, look at all these factors. One other thing is, just off that subject, is on Stefco Boulevard, there's a property that was a massage parlor or something that burned down, and it burned down, they started to demolish it, and then it seems like they've stopped demolishing it. It's right along where the AAA building is there when you come up the hill heading toward, I forget the street is there, but there's a light at the top of the hill as you're going north on Stefco. They started to demolish it. It's not demolished. There's graffiti all over it. It's blighted. It looks horrible. I would think that somebody should be able to say that to this property owner from the city administration that you need to finish this demolition process. It's horrible. And again, there's graffiti all over it, and it's blighted. And that's all I have. Thank you.
We'll do a follow-up later on that, Tom, to check the condition of that building. And regarding the budget, let me just say, once we receive the budget from the administration, public hearings will be scheduled. As you know, you usually attend them. We'll have at least 4 or 5 public meetings on the budget.